Subject Constitution 1. These notes are provided by as a model test paper by Alamin Law College. That first question is very important on the exam point of view. Discuss the silent feature of Indian Constitution. Here we will explain as a synopsis, then introduction, then meaning of the Constitution, then we write the silent feature of the Indian Constitution. First we will write here the introduction about the Indian Constitution. The Constitution of India is the supreme law of India. It is a living document, an instrument which makes the government system work. It lays down the framework defining fundamental political principles, establishes the structure, procedure, power and duties of the government institution, and set out the fundamental right, directive principle and the duty of citizen. It is the longest written constitution of any civilized country in the world. 101 amendment out of 120 constitution amendment bill. Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar is widely regarded as the architect of Indian Constitution. Who is the architect of Indian Constitution? Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. The Constitution follows parliamentary system of government and the executive is directly accountable to the legislature. The Constitution was adopted by the Indian Constitution Assembly on 26 November 1949 and come into effect on 26 January 1950. Meaning of Indian Constitution. A constitution is a set of fundamental principles or established precedents according to which a state or other organization is governed. A constitution means a document having a special legal sanctity which set out the framework and the principal function of the organ of the government of a state and declare the principle governing the operation of these organs. Silent feature of Indian Constitution. Here main answer is start here. From this, here is the introduction of Indian Constitution. In this silent feature, we write point wise. First point is a constitution is a written document. The Indian Constitution is mainly a written document. Is a written constitution. A written constitution is framed at a given time and come into force or adopted on a fixed date as a document. As you have already read that our constitution was framed over a period of 2 years, 11 months and 18 days. It was adopted on 26 November 1949. This date is very important and enforced on January 26, 1950. Certain conventions have gradually evolved over a period of time which have proved useful in the working of the Constitution. The British Constitution is an example of unwritten constitution. It is noted though that a written constitution is mainly an enacted document and there could be body or institution which may not be included in the constitution but form an important part of governance. Second salient feature of our Indian constitution is the lengthiest constitution in the world. In the world we have lengthiest constitution of India. The Indian Constitution is the lengthiest in the world. The original Constitution had 395 articles divided into 22 parts, 12 schedules, while the Constitution of USA have only 7 articles. The framer of Indian Constitution have gained experience from the working of all the known constitution of the world. They were aware of the difficulties faced in the working of the constitution. The Indian Constitution laid down the structure not only the central government but also of the state. The vastness of the country and peculiar problems related to language have added to the bulk of the constitution. The constitution contains a long list of fundamental rights and also a number of directive principles. Number 3. Silent feature of Indian Constitution is the parliamentary form of government. India has a parliamentary form of democracy. This has been adopted from the British system. In parliamentary democracy, there is a close relationship between the legislature and the executive. The cabinet is selected from among the members of the legislature. The cabinet is responsible to the latter. In fact, the cabinet holds office so long as it enjoys the confidence of the legislature. In this form of democracy, the head of the state is nominal, and in India, the president is the head of the state. Constitutionally, the president enjoys numerous power, but in practice, the Council of Ministers headed by the Prime Minister, which really exercise these power. These all power really exercised by the Prime Minister, but head of the state is the president. The president act on advice of Prime Minister or Council of the Minister. Number 4, silent feature of Indian Constitution, a combination of rigidity and flexibility. The Indian Constitution is a unique example of combination of rigidity, rigid and flexible also. A constitution may be called rigid or flexible on the basis of amending procedure. In a rigid constitution, amendment of the constitution is not easy. The constitution of USA, Switzerland, Australia are considered rigid constitution, while the British constitution is considered flexible because amendment procedure is easy and simple. The Constitution of India provides the three category of amendment. In the first category, amendment was done by two houses of the parliament, simple majority of the member present and voting off before sending it to the president assent. In the second category, amendment required a special majority, such as amendment can be passed by each house of the parliament by majority of total member of the house as well as two-thirds majority of the member present and voting in each house and sent to the president for his assent, which cannot be denied. In the third category, beside the special majority sanction in the second category, the same has to be approved also by the list of 50% of the state legislature. Thus, you see the Indian Constitution provide the type of amendment rank from simple to difficult, most difficult procedure depending on the nature of amendment. On what type of amendment we are going to implement. In fifth silent feature of Indian Constitution, fundamental right and fundamental duties. Every human being is entitled to enjoy certain rights which ensure good living. In a democracy, all citizens enjoy equal right. The Constitution of India guarantees those rights in the form of fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are one of the important features of Indian Constitution. The Constitution provides 6 fundamental rights, above which you will read the following lesson. Fundamental rights are justiciable and are protected by the judiciary. In case of violation of any of their rights, one can move to the court of law for their protection. Fundamental duties were added to our constitution by 42 amendment, that is mini constitution amendment of India. It laid down the list of fundamental duty for all citizens of India, while the right are given as guarantee to the people and the duty are obligation which every citizen is expected to perform their duty. Sixth silent feature is the directive principle of state policy. The directive principle of state policy, which has been adopted from the Irish Constitution, is another unique feature of the Constitution of India. The directive principles were included in our Constitution in order to provide social, economic justice to our people. Directive principle aim is establish a welfare state in India where there will be no concentration of wealth in hand of few. No concentration of wealth. Number 7, silent feature of Indian Constitution, independence of judiciary. India has a single integral judicial system. Supreme Court stand as the apex court of judicial system. Topmost court in India is Supreme Court. Below the Supreme Court there are the high courts The high courts control and supervise the lower court. The Indian judiciary thus stands like a pyramid with a lower court as the base, high court in the middle, and supreme court at the top. Indian judiciary is independent and impartial. The Indian judiciary system is free from influence of executive and legislature. The judges are appointed on the basis of their qualification and cannot be removed easily. Eighth silent feature of Indian Constitution is single citizenship. In a federal state, usually the citizen enjoy double citizenship as the case in the USA. In India, there is only single citizenship. It means that every Indian is a citizen of India, irrespective of the place of his residence or place of his birth. He is not a citizen of the constituent state like Jharkhand, Uttaranchal, or Chhattisgarh, to which he may belong to, but remain a citizen of India. All the citizens of India can secure employment everywhere in the country and enjoy the right equally in all parts of the India. Eighth silent feature of Indian Constitution is universal adult franchise. Indian democracy functions on the basis of one person, one vote. Every citizen of India who has 18 years of age or above is entitled to vote in the election irrespective of their caste, their sex, their race, religion, and status. The Indian Constitution establishes political equality in India through the method of universal adult franchise. 10th, emergency provision. The constitution maker also foresaw that there would be situations when the government could not be run as ordinary time. To cope up with such situation, the constitution elaborates on emergency provision. There are three types of emergency. First one, the emergency caused by war, external aggression, and armed rebellion. Second type of emergency, emergency arising out of failure of constitution machinery in the state. And third type of emergency is financial emergency. Then here is we complete the question silent feature of Indian Constitution. Tomorrow we will discuss the legal position and significance of preamble in our Indian Constitution with decided cases. This is also a very important question as a example point of view. Preamble is very important as a exam point of view as a Indian Constitution. Thank you for watching. Please make notes and revise these notes before exam so that you can timely clear